What's up, everyone? How's it going? Welcome to Nixphat. Tonight, we're back hunting Shiny Deoxys. It's another night of hunting. Thought about doing an ADHD game night, but I'm not ready for it. So here we are. It's not going to be a crazy long stream tonight, but we might as well get into what we can. Just couple things around. There we go. I'll go ahead and get Len on the background. My last attempt did not end up working out. I think I finished it out off stream, and yeah, we didn't have enough to get through the wall. I was gonna say, okay, Steam, don't open. Oh yeah, so I've just been hanging out, doing stuff. Making myself sad over Oliver Tree. It's too bad. It's a shame. So yeah, happy Tuesday. Man, want to transition. I have to go fix somebody, but we'll see. It's all askew. So anyway, there've been some Pokemon leaks I've been seeing. I haven't been like looking at the Pokemon leaks, but I've been seeing people talking about Pokemon leaks. I think one of the rumors for a while now has been that there's going to be a new Eevee evolution. So that's nothing new. That was like, I think they dropped that rumor before Gen 10 was even officially announced, so I don't know, we'll see. We've been talking about a new Eevee evolution for who knows how long. It'd be a good way to introduce a new type though. But I still am on a campaign of, even though they never will, but just release the rest of the Eevees. I mean, why not have one Pokemon that can evolve into every type? What's wrong with that? Number one. Number two, I don't know, just do it. You know, make a convergent Eevee if you need to, but friggin' just fill out the rest of that. Except for I think if you did like a convergent Eevee and gave it all the types that the Eevee right now doesn't have, I think it would be like overpowered. So it would be like Steel, Dragon, Bug. Of course Bug is overpowered. Ground. You could do like a ground convergent Eevee that evolves into whatever, but I'd prefer, I mean, like if it was up to me, I'd just do it all in one. Forget convergent evolution. Or regional forms. Man, I was feeling good until I listened to that last song. Dang it. Oh man. I don't know what it is about artists dying, like singers and stuff, that just really bothers me. I didn't even listen to them that much, and then of course afterwards it's like I should have been watching all this stuff. I should have been listening to all this stuff. Big surprise. It's always when it's too late. Sometimes, like, how would you know? But anyway, okay, let's talk about something else. Let's talk about something that's not going to make me sad. World Cup is happening. Supposedly tomorrow, some psychics are predicting that that aliens are going to show up at tomorrow's game, and I'm all for it, you know, like I don't know if I'm all for like some big crazy abduction event, but if aliens wanted to come out and be like, hey, we're here, then wouldn't see me complain. Do 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 do. Still waiting to see if Pokemon wants to announce anything else. I wish. This is like I think the only release that we're getting for 2026 for Pokemon. And that's okay, but it's just like Emerald. Give me Emerald, that would be great. Give me Emerald and give me that Mew event. Let me shiny hunt Mew. That's what I want now. Mew is like, you know, one of those like ultimate shiny mythical Pokemon. Of all the mythical Pokemon to have a shiny of, Mew I think is like the #1, but maybe that's just me. Oh, let me just leave them. We actually weren't at 3,200. I lied. It's clickbait title. Got you guys. Got him. But it's close enough. Like, what am I supposed to do? The 3.187. do 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 do. I need to hit the counter, but I'm waiting for Peglin. No. See, I've been playing Subnautica 2, which is fun, but like I'm getting a little bit, like I feel like I'm getting kind of to the end of what's out so far. I think there's more, but I'm not sure, and I'm not sure if I'm still getting like points of interest to go out to, so extra discard, activate pegs when detonated. I don't like any of these. Hermes like just restart, but no, we'll just do it. We'll wing it. Okay, hit the counter. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, we're getting there. I mean, we're not at halfway yet, but 32% of people who do this shiny hunt have run into their shiny by now. So we're almost at 1 in 3. Not bad. We are not one of those 1 in 3, but we're almost there. Do 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 do. Ugh. No, I'm getting all sniffly, and I'm just like, it's allergies. It's got to be allergies. Give me the fireball. Fireball. I don't know if that's actually a song. Come to think of it, I think I'm thinking of something else. A different song with different words. Let's go for the boots. Give me them boots. Or maybe not. I guess not. That's fine. This thing is fine too. And this thing is okay. Complete opposite side. Sure. I am not in love with this run, and if it's kind of sucky by the end of this first floor, we might try again. We'll see. Maybe we'll pick up some cool stuff on the way. I hate when my keyboard's foot is gone. Hey. Sure. Do 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 do. I think this keeps making me think of the We're Back song. Do 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 do. So that's like I think like my brain was like, what am I picking up from that? Hey, I'll take that. Okay, so maybe we can make this work. I am so sick of you, bro. You know how much gold I've invested in you? And how much has it paid off? None. I'm still waiting for it to pay off. Boo. Slime mini boss, that's okay. Wow. I was like 60, and then I thought, oh yeah, our little lead weight that we got. But that's fine. Bop. Oh, bop. There we go. That's nice though. Bombs are taking out the slimes in one hit. Whoops. That's one way to do it. I should maybe... Oh. Crap, I should aim for some bombs. Lame. Double aim. We're gonna lose this slime. Hit 2. Yeah. Not going to be able to get rid of him, but we can at least smack him a few times. Dingus. Sometimes I wonder if that's too small up there in the corner, but that's fine. You know, I don't like to do the self-damage orbs very often, but the fireball, it's pretty helpful with shields and with this Vine boss coming up. I don't want any of these. Maybe this, but where's the next shop? We've got a minute. Let's just do this one. First time you take lethal damage when drawn, your orb's base damage. I mean, how do we not? I want to hit in the middle, but I really need to go to the left, so this is a dumb gamble. Yeah. Might still be able to make it over there. Let me see. Yeah, we can still make it over there. We just have to go left both times coming up. This upgrade orb's actually kind of nice. Sometimes I ignore it, but it makes a difference. Power of Positivity invited me to their channel. Forget it. Hey, sorry, Edson, I'll say. 35th year anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog. Dang. Tomorrow's June 24th. The 30th anniversary is over. Oh no. How's it going? I didn't even see that you were commenting until just now, so my bad. Get so distracted. Let me just disappear for just a second. Oop. Nice. Have to, but that's it. We have to go to the left, so need to make this work. If I hit it here, oh no. Okay. No, that was stupid too. No, stupid. No, don't. Oh my god. Nice. So how's it going? What Sonic game are you gonna play to celebrate the 35th anniversary? I have to go left again. I can't mess around. But I can hit a few coins on my way out. There we go. We made it. We did it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hmm. I consistently hit one of the pegs more often. Next year in 2027 is the 36th anniversary, dang. Can you believe that it's been that long since the beginning of Sonic? I can't. I think me and Sonic are about the same age. I'm probably just a little older, but probably not than the Japanese version. Well, I don't know. Good old Sonic. It's almost June 24th now, in 18 minutes. Well, it depends on your time zone, I guess. See if that does us any good. Okay. Let's take this. We don't have enough potions. But we should heal. But that's it. It's a bunch of our money. Have to make it into the shop. Come on. There we go. Yeah, Deoxys. Attacks. What's this one? Apply reduction slime to X, where X number times. This one's only 30. I mean, then we'll just remove a pebble. I don't care, go whichever way. Okay. It was close. 172. Too bad that couldn't pierce anybody. Yeah, that's not so bad. Oh, close. Give us something good. Deoxys thinks that it can hide. We're gonna take this. Crap. I didn't get any coins on the way out. Don't care. There were some that weren't bad, but I don't think it was a big deal. Okay. This isn't a bad run, but it's kind of mediocre. But we'll see. Maybe we can turn it around on the next floor. We can't. I don't think we can make it down to the very bottom. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna hold out. I don't like this run. I'm trying to hit that, and I cannot. Second. Let me be right back. Okay. I have to get up a number of times, but we'll just do what we can. I honestly don't like this run. It's not going to get us there. And also, I don't know if I turned the crucible off either, so I'm just trying to beat that final piece. It's just like this. Like, I guess it might not be so bad. Well, I like those green emojis. And then is that? Oh, it's hand claps. I was like, what is that? There are a couple of these that I'm like, huh, Anyway. Do 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 do. Those special emojis? Or are they just emojis I don't recognize? Ouch. Suspicious. I like the blue fish. Ah. Excuse me. Skip. How's our map look? Okay, there's a shop, but it's way down at the end, so it doesn't matter which way we go. Oh, that was weird. Reload, refresh the port. I mean, I guess that's fine, but do 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 do. Just like that snail, you know, in that scenario where we're just constantly chasing after shiny Deoxys, and no matter how no matter how long it avoids us, we're just still always on the horizon. I don't care. Neither of those orbs are bad, but meh. Ooh. Yeah. One of these days I'll figure out how to hit all those. Well, I've done it every once in a while, by accident usually. Crows. Let's throw the dice. Ah, my Splitorb. This is my only good orb that I had, I think. Yeah, dang. That's fine. It wasn't that good of an orb. Right. Jeez, though. Refresh one orb. One peg. That's what it is. I'm not in love with this run either. I just want, I mean, I don't need something crazy. I just don't want it to be like mediocre. We're gonna try to beat the end sequence. It can't be mediocre. That's fine. The extra bombs will help us too, since we don't have any special orb orbs to throw. Take that, and we'll upgrade it. Just once, though. Probably could have waited to upgrade it if I would have realized the shop was next, but we still have enough to get something good, so. I don't know if I can afford to throw away Peplum. That's probably the best one to get. We can replace our split orb, and we can add Two's company, and I feel satisfied with that. I'm real satisfied with that. Yeah, this is fine. Nothing crazy, but it's fine. Again. Fine. Here, have all my gold and then leave me alone. Thank you for taking me not to the shop again. Let's do this. Because, yeah, nice. Ugh. It's a really good way to get a bunch of money. Nice. So there's some nicely placed refreshes. Yeah, I think we've made something out of this. Turned it from mediocre to acceptable. Are you all that's left? No. Guess I could have hit this refresh, actually. Doesn't matter. Don't have enough money for any of that. I don't know. There are a lot of different ways we could have done that, but I'm not sure if there were many better ways to do it. Okay, this is the run that gives us extra bombs. There are a few other passives that we could get that would really go a long way. Health is fine. 37, 34. You know what? Let's just do that. It's just one orb. Again. song bite that tells me this has been sitting for too long. Oops. Yeah. Okay. Back for now. We'll have to have another intermission at some point. Who knows? We're just winging it. Little wrist pad thing fell. I was like, it's not fair. Scooch my chair up a little. There. Yeah, that should work. That should work just fine. I want like a second screen peripheral for the Switch too. So that way we can emulate DS games. DS and 3DS, let's get real. And Wii U. Let's get extra real. That would be all we would really need. It's just like an additional screen. It's just like put a stand down, you can touch on it, it's got like all kinds of little things, maybe a super fancy stylus or something. You can draw and you can, yeah. That's if I were to give Nintendo any advice, that would be it. Oh my god. Yes, please. Add matching pebbles for every pebble in my deck. Let's roll the dice. Whee! Could have been a totally great run until we did whatever that mystery option was. I can't help myself. I like mysteries. I don't know. Excuse me. It really didn't want to be a good shot, but we made it. I should have gone right in here. Looks like we made it. Let's just do this. Surge, hey! How's it been? Yeah. Any luck on your shiny adventures? Shiny hunting adventures, I should say. Oh, that's too bad. Me neither. Okay. I don't know how this is gonna go, but we already did it, so that's fine. He even had time to bring a fossil back to life, dang. It's still no shiny. That's too bad. Dang. I was gonna upgrade something, but what? Pumpkin. Just to keep our health in good shape. Yeah, I picked up Legend ZA for like 2 seconds, and yeah. Yeah, there's like just a few things left. I just didn't have it in me. Yeah, maybe just mixing it up just a little bit might be what it'll take. Just trying to like blank out the amount of times I've reset and just keep a good rate so that way I can not think about the possibility of how over odds we'll have to go. Yeah, I like that. I like that mentality. I feel like you can do it. This has been a while. I don't know if on this specific hunt, but yeah, nice. Thank you. Yeah, by the end of the summer, that's our goal. We'll see. Do we consider maybe like by the end of August, but September is overtime? Thank you. I believe in you as well. I think we can do it. It's not if, it's when. That's what it is. It's fast. Sorry. Star Fox is about to drop, so that'll be cool. Ooh, yeah. Maybe it'll be like a reward for being so patient. I'll take the fireball. Ooh. And the corn. Yeah, if I can find Deoxys at or under odds, geez. Oh, maybe this is what this secret mystery thing is. Cool, interesting. But yeah, I'd be happy at or under odds. At least not double over odds. That would be cool, but we'll see. Yeah, because what would we do when Ocarina of Time comes out? That's gonna try to eat up some good shiny hunting time. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you only get one Master Ball on the old ones. I was gonna just spam shiny Deoxys with all the other Pokeballs I have before I throw the Master Ball, but I don't think I have anybody who knows False Swipe. Oops. Let me see. I think Parasect would be the only one. No, because False Swipe is all weird. Okay. I tried so hard. I tried so hard not to choke into the microphone. And there's nothing I could do. Yeah, Ocarina of Time remake, that's gonna be a time sink. I was thinking originally that, I don't know, I was a little worried because I kind of wanted to see what else they could do with Ocarina of Time. But if they just remade the game and kind of did like Wind Waker, where they just did like some improvements, but the overall game was mostly the same, that would be okay. Just a visual upgrade is fine. I don't know. What are your thoughts on? Yeah, right into everybody's ears. What are your thoughts? Like, what would you hope for with the remake? Do you want like just a straight up just a second. Sorry, I just can't read. Would you want a straight up remake with just visual update, or would you want something like, I don't know, like a full remake or something in between? I'm really torn. I'd love a full remake, but at the same time I wouldn't mind something that was like a half step, like how Wind Waker was like, okay, so it's just like Wind Waker Wii U, where it was, you know, everything looked good and they rebuilt everything and they gave some like improvements to just some things from the GameCube version that just could use some updates, but it was mostly the same. That would be okay. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. That would be cool. Yeah, because I was like, what if they just like blew the map up, like Breath of the Wild sized, or maybe not quite that big, but you know, like just an overall a larger map, and all the dungeons had like the same feel, but they were also huge. But I think that might be might be hoping for too much, and it might be pulling away too much from the original. I don't know if they're gonna want to do that. Probably like, okay, now America can shut up. They get their they get their pretty Zelda game. Excuse me. Overflow. The other one would have been good too, but yeah. Yeah, I think that would be the better way to go. Like, kind of the Wind Waker Wii U approach. Still keep it true to the original, but make it it's these guys. Make it you know, some new things to discover, some changes and some layouts. Yeah, like it would be kind of cool if they did put in like side quests and things, you know, maybe they flesh out some story pieces and some of the characters, like where it's more to do, but it's not necessarily like changing the environment. They're just like, oh hey, I want this thing, or you can go do that, and they expand on the Happy Mask shop. That would be kind of neat. So also, is it greedy, or should it be expected, or I don't know, what do you think? Majora's Mask. I almost feel bad to ask because it's like they're giving you this one great game and then I'm just like, next one? Before we've even played this one. But Majora's Mask remake could be pretty cool. Be kind of neat if they had some scrapped ideas from the original Ocarina of Time and they like didn't have time for, or something that they could add in, and they could easily expand on the fishing holes easily without, you know, affecting anything. I'm gonna skip that one because we're just running a little tight on health. And you remember that all the treasure chests are monster chests. Let's take... Nah, I gotta heal. I can't. This one. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Yeah, quest screen UI. I would want, like, if they wanted to do some extra, like if they wanted to expand on like the tunic outfit thing, you know, how they, you know, or at least like an easy way to swap between you know, the boots. I think they did that for the Ocarina of Time 3DS. That's kind of why I wondered though, because we got the remake on the 3DS, so that was kind of a semi-improved, but better looking Ocarina of Time. So like, would it just be kind of similar to that version of the game? Or would they be like, hey, we did this remake once, so maybe we will add a little extra? I don't know. I don't think they're gonna do too much. Oh man, DLC. That would be insane. You'd have to pay like the full price of a new game for it, but they could rope it in. Make it like Tears of the Kingdom, how they kind of wrote, or how they more closely connected it. Maybe they could expand on the story and everything with Link and what he's up to. Bet you it'll still be a while, but maybe they'll think about Twilight Princess again. Plus, speaking of nothing, this would be kind of an opportunity for them to do some stuff with the timeline, because you know, when they were originally making these games, the idea of a timeline was kind of loosey-goosey, and then they came back later and they were like, oh yeah, there is a timeline. So maybe there's you know, maybe there's some things they can do to kind of direct and clean up, or they'll just leave it very mysterious. We need to heal. We're getting back. Yeah, it'd be like master mode on Breath of the Wild. You just like select the different mode. Sure. I'll take whatever we can get. Yeah, I don't want to be greedy, so I'll be happy with whatever. Yeah. I've been playing just a little bit of Ocarina of Time on the Nintendo 64 emulator, but excuse me. If the remake ends up being kind of like Super Mario RPG was, then it's like the exact game with updated graphics, and so I don't want to play too much of the Nintendo 64 version if it does end up just being, you know, very true to the original, which isn't a bad thing. I just don't want to like, I don't want to burn out, like play through it and then play it and be like, okay, this was fine, and then not finish it. So I just kind of did a refresh of the beginning, and that's probably all I'll really do. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like master mode, I mean, the original Ocarina of Time did have like a master quest, but, and I wouldn't hate seeing something like that come back too, but I would be interested in just like a hard mode for Ocarina of Time for sure. Because if it started that way, I don't know, I feel like I would just want to play it on hard mode from the get. Because it's, of all the Zelda games, it's the Zelda game that I've played from beginning to end the most times. Twilight Princess is probably second. So I'm just trying not to, you know, blow expectations up out of the water. Majora's Mask is pretty close though, because I started playing that a lot more later. But those two were the games that I played the most like growing up. That's when I still had time to just replay specific games, because there wasn't much of anything else that I wanted to play. No treasure chest. I saw what I was doing. I wonder, wouldn't that be funny though if they just kind of drop that, like if it's just like Nintendo's take on like a Dark Souls game, like they do like a head nod to FromSoft and just like really mess things up. You become adult Link and it's just like, you know, bonfire type things that you have to run to try to keep yourself safe. Oh man. Or like that's what they dropped, like the trailer right before it releases, and it's like, with the help of From Software. It's like eldritch bosses and stuff. I will be really interested to see what the bosses and everything will look like. Man, it would be cool if we got like big old giant temples. Maybe that's something for another Zelda game, but like, we thought the water temple was hard before. Actually, tomorrow for me is June 25th. Dun, 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 dun. Oh geez, this thing might be overpowered. In a great way, of course. Yeah, really. Jeez, man. Oh man. It's a wave. Okay. I want to upgrade that. Oh no. That's fine. Ow. Yeah, I mean, if. Oops. No. Oh, wait. Not a big deal. Yeah, that's true. I do like a challenge, but I wouldn't want it to be that hard. It would be funny, but no, I wouldn't. Just like a normal, I think I keep right clicking. Like a normal master mode. I thought the way they did master mode, master mode in Breath of the Wild, that was a way that I really appreciated, like a hard difficulty in a game. They like, there was some stuff that was different, like some new hazards, some things that were a little more challenging. Enemies did hit harder, but it was because they all got like bumped up in the like color difficulty, and then their health regenerated over time to a certain point. I don't know, there were things about that I thought were really interesting, because I think of it's just like they get more health and hit you harder and you get less health, and that's just kind of like a little boring if that's the only element to how a game is harder. So that would be cool if they wanted to do something like that. Especially if they wanted to drop that right at the beginning, like hero mode, or like you don't even have to beat the game to do it. But I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Yeah, yep. You know, they could add a few extra outfits if they wanted to. I don't know. We kind of need to get some like Breath of the Wild's like type armor sets and stuff I don't know. Like, you have the 3 tunics, and those are kind of like the sacred tunics or whatever, but then you also have some like other stuff that you could equip. I don't know. It'd be goofy, but I think that one's a good one to have, actually. Ooh, we might have to do that. Yeah, it would be really neat. Like, just some excuses to play the game in different ways. It doesn't necessarily have to change a ton of stuff, but just like, you know, kind of flesh out things. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, that would be cool too, like depending on what you did and how much you completed, maybe the ending would change. Then you would see like, oh no, game over at the end, and then and then that's the third timeline where Link dies or whatever. Kind of like in the old days, like when you would save and quit in Banjo-Kazooie and or Donkey Kong 64, and like it would be like game over, and you'd see the cutscene where, you know, the bad guy wins. Yeah, wouldn't that have been nice? Excuse me. Even just a little bit. Now let me mute and disappear for a second just to cough. Yeah, I'm really wondering, like, if we're gonna just have to wait until the end of the year to see any more information about it, or if we'll get another piece of something. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, Pokopia is great, but you know, we're all wondering. I really like Pokopia, but I just never, I like played through the game and I started cleaning up the town, and then I just kind of fell out of it. One of these days. What? No. Activate nearby pegs. Deal 1 damage. Targeted enemy. Blah, 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 blah. Sure. No money. Oh, we did have money, but then I spent it. Whoops. Okay, we're not really missing out. This could have been okay, but what can you do? Oh, that's a good idea. I always name my trainer the same thing, and I was like, you know, maybe every time. I always do just like Nick with a hyphen. But I'm like, maybe different games I should do different like characters at the end, and then I could kind of see from there what game I was playing. I still have probably 10-ish or 12-ish shiny Pokemon to hunt in ZA. I have a couple level 1 sparkle powered donuts, but I just haven't. It's just still something I still need to go back and finish. I was kind of like, well, you know, the next game is going to have its own shiny hunting methods, so might be able to just fill in the gaps there to come back to ZA when I need it. I played a ton of ZA. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, 410 hours. And that was, yeah, half the time of Violet, which arguably had, you know, more to do. Not in a bad, not as a dig to ZA. It's just, you know, Violet was a mainline game. Oh, and Zero and Fire Red. Yeah, I think just one for me. Just the one I ran in. I was, because Nidoran is a lower percent chance to find on Leaf Green, the male version. I was just running around trying to catch just the Nidoran, and that's when I ran into the shiny Pidgey. So I've like all the time of me playing those games back in the day, I very rarely ever ran into an actual shiny Pokemon that I didn't have to like sit there and hatch eggs or do like the fishing method or some other goofy thing. It wasn't until Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon that I ever even started hunting shiny Pokemon more, like specifically. I'm trying to really look at Deoxys. Like, if I'm not paying attention, I'm trying not to reset because I'm just, I don't know, cautious. I'm sure I'll see and know when the time is right, but just don't want to get too carried away. Yes, please. Oh. I don't know if we really even fired very many shots. Wasn't paying attention. No. Maybe this one. Come at me, bro. Oh no, no problem with it. Problem at all. I figured that there was some kind of like character restriction, and then YouTube might have some kind of like, oh, you can't send messages after this close together or something. I don't know. So, I was just gonna, I figured I'd wait if some of it was missing. What do you want to see the most? If you were to pick something, in Gen 10 that you would think would be cool. And let me just mute real quick. Okay. The surfing speed, yeah. There are some things about the... Oops, I reset the game before it even... Oh, no, I didn't. I just pressed the button. Some things about the old games that were just a little painful. I will be back in just a few minutes. Okay. 10-minute timer starts now. There we go. Trying to get my hair to cooperate. You know, I grabbed my charger and then I left it downstairs. Oh well. Next time. Minutes timer, I think it's been 2 minutes. But I might have to get up soon. We'll see. It's a balance. I'm wondering that too, because you know, it kind of implies flying in water types probably being more prevalent. And I'm wondering, like, how the map is going to end up looking. My personal hope forever will always be dragon and bug type Pokemon. Oh yeah. Okay. That's a good question. Okay, so if there's a volcano, I wonder if we'll get like another, maybe not a fire rock Pokemon, but maybe a fire ground Pokemon that will be kind of like the equivalent to the Geodude stuff. I don't know, maybe they'll still make that rock. Isn't that so good? Yeah, fire ground I could see. I assume there's gonna be some good spots for like tropical biomes, so like Alolan Executor, and I wonder if there's like, you know, some sun, there are going to be like sun and moon Pokemon, but I wonder if there's some other tropical type, like a tiki mug kind of thing. Yeah. You know, we just have like a side quest where we have to take the whole volcano on. And the volcano's name is Volcanomon. So Volcanion would probably be, or Heatran, or both would probably be hanging out over there. Oh yeah. Maybe, maybe like new lands will pop up because of the volcano. I mean, it's pretty strong. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can see that. Like, new land masses have emerged. Hmm. What's the map look like? In this whole place, there's one shop. So, what's this one do? Each one upgrades each peg hit. Plus 4 damage. Upgrades each peg hit. So this is just like a stronger one? Oh, that might be my cue. They leaked Winds and Waves DLC, but only the name of the file. Oh dang, no way. I saw a few leaks, but like not what they were. I just saw that there were. Okay, I want to do another quick BRB, and then we'll have a little more time to work on this. Not sure if if I need to. Yeah, I might have to. I'll be right back again. We don't have a ton of time left, but we'll do it just a little more. Like I said, not a lot of time left, but just a little bit. And thanks for hanging out, Serge. Sorry to miss to miss you. Miss you go. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that. Okay. Next time. Okay. Getting distracted. We don't have time for distractions. I still might have to get up again, I don't know. I thought we were good, but we'll see. I will have to get up. Jeez. Okay. This is the last attempt. If this doesn't work, we'll just call it quits for the night. I'll be back. Yeah, I think that's it. Last reset. Alright, well, I have to cut and run, so thanks everybody. See you next week.